spread on an epidemic scale due to waste accumulation on land and water bodies. Vectors like flies, mosquitoes, rodents, and pet animals transmit these diseases. For example, sand flight, cholera, sandblade fever, etc. Tsetse flight, sleeping sickness, mosquitoes, malaria, filaria, yellow fever, dengue, encephalitis, etc. Rodents, plague, salmonellosis, encephalitis, etc. Pet animals. A dog, rabies, hydrated diseases, B cat, dermatoviruses, anthrax, etc. Hence, the answer is E. Q73. B statement 1 is not correct and statement 2 is correct. The India State Level Disease Burden Initiative, launched in October 2015, is a joint initiative between the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR), Public Health Foundation of India (PHFI), and Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation (IHME) in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, along with experts and stakeholders associated with over 100 Indian institutions. This initiative reported an unprecedented comprehensive assessment of the diseases causing the most premature deaths and ill health in each state of the country, the risk factors responsible for this burden, and their trends spanning 26 years from 1990 to 2016. The burden from 333 disease conditions and injuries and A for risk factors was computed for each state of India as part of the Global Burden of Disease Study 2016. This comprehensive assessment of diseases and risks trends over a quarter century for each state of India, using a single standardized framework, is expected to provide useful inputs for the data-driven and 20 www.visionis.in copyright Vision IACE. Decentralized health planning specific to the situation of each state that has recently been recommended by the National Health Policy of India and the National Institution for Transforming India (NITI). Q74.C. Both the statements are correct. India hosted the Global Conference on Cyberspace (GCCs), one of the world's largest conferences in the field of cyberspace and related issues, in November 2017, at Aero City, New Delhi for the first time. Incepted in 2011 in London, second GCCs was held in 2012 in Budapest with focus on relationship between Internet rights and Internet security, which was attended by 700 delegates from nearly 60 countries. The third edition of GCCs was held in 2013 in Seoul with commitment to open and secure cyberspace. The fourth version GCCs 2015 was held on April 16 to 17, 2015 in The Hague, Netherlands, which saw participation from 97 countries. Themed on Cyber for All, a secure and inclusive cyberspace for sustainable development, this is the fifth edition of GCCs wherein international leaders, policymakers, industry experts, think tanks and cyber experts will gather to deliberate on issues and challenges for optimally using cyberspace. The overall goals of GCCs 2017 are to promote the importance of inclusiveness and human rights in global cyber policy, to defend the status quo of an open, interoperable and unregulated cyberspace, to create political commitment for capacity building initiatives to address the digital divide and assist countries, and to develop security solutions in a balanced fashion that duly acknowledge the importance of the private sector and technical community. It was launched with a view to establish internationally agreed rules of the road for behavior in cyberspace, and create a more focused and inclusive dialogue between all those with a stake in the Internet, governments, civil society and industry on how to implement them. It has set up an institutional mechanism, Global Forum on Cyber Expertise, to enhance capacity building, share best practices and expertise on cyber capacity. Q75.C. Most of the Bhakti and Sufi saints had one ultimate goal, realization of God for the individual. Bhakti gurus and Sufi peers had a strong dislike of blind faith in sacred scriptures, and did not believe in the discriminatory restrictions of caste and creed. For both, rituals and ceremonies were not important, rather the individual's relationship with the true master gurus and peers who could give them the right knowledge to realize God through their personal devotion to Him. The Bhakti saints, like the Sufis, believed that one need not go to places of worship to realize God. He resided within the heart of each individual. Each human